One trade can change everything.
Hello everybody, welcome to today's market wrap-up. We've had a really good week. I personally have had one of the best trading weeks I've had in a while. I was really happy with the outcomes. I don't think I've missed a single trade all week. We'll go ahead and review kind of what we looked at here. So we had this long on LTC, and this was a pretty difficult long to hold on to, but I entered here, watched price go up, we came back down. I actually entered more in here, and we had this great move up. I took some profits here. We came back down. I took additional profits here, and after that, I had like a 25% runner open. I just decided to close the rest of it here. This trade was taking a little bit too long to play out. I'm happy with the profits that we made. The move, ultimately from my entry wound up being 90.79. So from my entry to, we got about 4% move on that. So it was nice. Like, I'm very happy with it. In addition, we caught some moves on, so we'll actually go ahead and delete this stuff. Don't need it anymore. Okay. In addition, we caught a move on Ethereum, which was from here, and the setup was a harmonic, and I'm trying to remember what that harmonic was. Let's see if I have it saved. I do, thankfully. So this harmonic here, I had a primary target at about 1907. And I basically closed my whole trade there. Okay, so I entered, my average entry was about 87, traded that up to here, and basically closed the entire thing. Okay, I definitely didn't expect for this to play out all the way to the top, and it did. So that's great. If you guys held a little bit longer and managed to catch that, that's awesome. Again, very happy with my profits here. That worked out great, so we can go ahead and move on from that one. BTC caught a couple different moves there. One being longing from, my entry was in the low 700s, so about here to here where I closed entirely. And then seeing this move down here, so great, closed at a good time. And now I've recently entered a long again based on this harmonic. And like I'd said, my targets are, kind of basically, I'll show you this. So this is the value area low here. This is the point of control. This is the value area high. I'm trading it up to take profit at the point of control and then at the value area high, which is also the 618. Okay, and I'll talk a little bit about why I'm deciding to take this trade. I know things look pretty bearish, and in my opinion, I kind of feel like shorts are being baited here. I mean, the fact that like we're continuously, so let's go to a different chart, just something a little bit cleaner. Yeah, this is. Well, this is fine, I guess. The point I want to make is that we are essentially right at range lows, okay, depending on how you want to draw that, basically here, and price continues to we come down, trap shorts come down, and keep wicking, but keep holding the area of support. So it kind of feels like longs are being shook out here and shorts are being baited into providing liquidity for people who want to enter a position, a larger position here, for then an eventual move down. So I want to be abundantly clear, like this long position that I'm in here, I do not believe this is going to take us to new highs. As a matter of fact, since now July 20th has passed, that was kind of our last date to say, okay, Once we get to this point, if this date is passed, the bear market rally is over and we have the high and we shorted the high and we're all very happy about it. It's great. So I don't think this is going to lead us to new highs. I just think that, we could get some kind of a move, maybe up to here, maybe deviate this and then come back down and then, continue the descent. All right. I just see this as being a lower high possibility. Okay. And we'll talk a little bit about that. I want to show you guys this setup that I've talked a lot about in the past. I call it the tripod. Is kind of the best way that I've been able to describe it. This is not an official pattern. This is just something that I often see, and I like to use it as a great long opportunity. So you have this move down. This is from July of 2022. This is a long that I took at about 20K, and I traded this up to 25K, the high, shortly thereafter before we had our continued drop, right? So what you'll see here is we have this move, capitulate. This is early longers, right? Because they bought up the wick. We come down, we wreck early longers by taking out their stop. We continue the descent with a failed auction, which is designed to trap shorts. We get a nice move to the upside. We backtest the 618, hold it, and then have market structure change and continuation to the upside. Okay, so this is current price action. We capitulate. We have our early longers. We wreck them. We have our failed auction, trapped shorts. We have this nice move up. We backtest and hold the 618. This is I wrote this as a bonus, deviate the 618, but this is actually only on this chart specifically. So if we, first of all, before I show you this, I want you to acknowledge just how similar. Look at this. Really nice move down, right, boom, move up, kind of backtest, continuation, boom, move up, backtest, continuation, massive drop down, hold the zone, and then we have continuation to the upside with market structure change. You cannot deny the similarities here, so this is a really, really nice setup, okay? Again, going back to this here, what I want to point out to you is that on this chart, we are actually holding the 618, okay? On this chart, I'm sorry, this one, we deviated it. And that's because this is on a different exchange, right? So if I go to this chart, or this chart, yep. See, this is a different exchange where this low put in only dropped down to about 29,500. And the low here on Bybit actually dropped down to 29,250-ish. So that's why on this chart, we're actually holding the 618, just like you would want to see, with the setup holding the 618. So like I said, I'm long. I have my stop below here. I do like this setup. I'm going to trade it, like I said, to take profit here and then possibly, higher up for, like I said, a lower high that I am looking to short because, in my opinion, the bear market rally high is in. Okay. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that trade here. I just want to go ahead and highlight all this. Okay, clear that out. And I'm going to open up. Let's go down here. Let's see where it is. Short. No. Macro short. Okay, so I'm still in this short based on this bear shark harmonic, and I will continue to remain in the short. Ultimately, like I said, I'm just looking for kind of a move up for a lower high and then continuation to the downside, right? So I'm still in this short. I'm very happy with this short. My entry, obviously, I shorted virtually the Pico top, so I'm pretty enthused about that. What am I expecting is something kind of like this, and what that looks like. If you see, I'm looking for kind of a wave to the upside to make people get really bullish again, trap a bunch of longs, people, calling for 40K or higher, so there's a lot of FOMO. And then what happens, of course, we lock in a lower high there and then have continuation to the downside. So that's still my plan. That's still what I'm looking for. And I'll show you what that looks like. I kind of have it drawn out here. Again, I've shared this before with you guys. I'm kind of looking for something like this. Again, now we can kind of move this around here because that's obviously not where we're going to be. Kind of looking for something like this. Actually maybe more like this now because the 618 falls. If we go ahead and do this and we flip this to the 618 and we go ahead down here. We'll get rid of the old 618, which is this one, and we'll drop this one in here. So you can see that the 618 here, is at about that 30,800 zone. Possibly we deviate it, kind of get this move up a little bit higher, and then we come down and then have our continuation. So this is something of what I'm looking for. I think that this really feels like shorts are being baited here, but nonetheless, we're not losing support, right? So shorts being baited, not losing support. I think that what's happening is that we're building liquidity higher up, in this zone. We're starting to build liquidity in here and higher up. So this will allow big players to enter their short positions by coming up here, forcing these people to get liquidated, buy their short contracts, right, to be on the opposite end, and then that way we can start, eventually trade it down here. So that's still my plan. That's still what I'm looking for. And then again, kind of looking to this lower target here, this monthly 27.2 is a really important spot for me to start looking for a potential, swing long position that could take us back up maybe to 30K or something like that to sort of back test this area of support, right? We kind of go like this, get this move down, and then we come back up to back test this area of support and then kind of go from there, okay? So a lot of those plans remain the same. Not a whole lot's changed, but I did want to give you guys an update and kind of do a recap on where we're at right now. And then, of course, my current open position, which is, this setup here. And really what I'm looking for is for price to, break out of this trend line, reclaim the val, and then, make its way towards the point of control, which, like I said, I plan to take profit for. Okay. And validation, obviously, we take out this low. This setup is invalid, and we'll have to look for a different setup. Okay. All right, well, guys, like I said, this has been a very special trading week. We've had a lot of very successful trades. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the Discord. Otherwise, please enjoy your weekend. And I'm really excited for this upcoming week because we have the FOMC meeting, which should provide a lot of great volatility that we just love to have in the market. So enjoy your weekend, guys. Thanks again.